So lately, I've been thinking a lot about just the future of the buying and selling process for distribution of guitars, instruments, all of these different brands. We've seen restructuring with Guitar Center along with the closure of Sam Ash, as well as other major music retailers. So it goes without saying, we're certainly facing a lot of difficult, uncertain times. The question I want to get at in this video is, at what point when every brand starts to sell direct, what happens to stores at that point? I'm sure many of you have probably heard about this, but I've seen more and more. It just looks like guitar brands continue to sell direct while simultaneously selling to dealers. And it's just like at a certain point, if every brand really starts selling direct, I mean, what are these stores going to do? I mean, I would say at this point, if it isn't already the case, it's definitely coming very soon. All of our guitar centers are essentially going to be the CarMax of the guitar world, where basically the only thing that they really have to offer that has any like unique value would be used guitars. Think about it, right? If Fender, Jackson, Gibson, they're all selling direct to consumer. So if I'm a customer, I can just hop right on their website. I'm going to get the best price. It's going to be free shipping. I know I'm going to be getting a fresh instrument that's coming out of the box. If I slide on down to Guitar Center or any other big box store, hey, let's just say the brand, I'm just going to make up a number here. Let's say it's 30%, 40% margin. Right off the bat, we grab something off the wall. Look, it's already probably got some scuffs, maybe a couple chips or dings, just a little bit of like demo wear. It's a floor model. They're going to have to knock probably between 10 to 20% off just to get that thing sold, push it out the door. What's the purpose of even having it at that point? I mean, it's like you've got to pay to get the inventory in the store. You got to run the store, staff the store, utilities, credit card fees. It's just like all of these like monumental challenges just keep stacking up, and it falls onto the shoulders of brick and mortar retailers. So again, I present the question. It's like, if everybody sells direct, how do these stores figure out like what lane are they supposed to take in order to continue to exist in this modern day and age? It's no secret. We've got the e-commerce titans continue to dominate. When you look at the big dogs in the e-commerce world, they've got the process in place. When their website's better, they have a deeper discount. They've got deeper inventory. Perhaps their customer service is probably going to be better. They've got more specific product information. You can pick out the pictures, the individual serial number, you know, the weight of the guitar. There's just so many more advanced processes that continue to elevate the standards of e-commerce, where the big box brick and mortar just doesn't have a way to compete within that lane. So again, that right there, it's like you've got brick and mortar, you've got the e-commerce platform, they're dealing the same brands. So that's obviously a massive hurdle. And then it's like, okay, well, now they can just go direct. You're not going to have any better price than direct, because when you are that brand, you've essentially cut out the middleman, right? So they're going to have the absolute deepest margin in the product. So they're going to essentially be able to undercut everybody and sell direct. I mean, even look at like the used space. Fender certified pre-owned. You've got Fender selling direct, selling to dealers. Retailers at that point, they're thinking, okay, well, man, it's going to be tough for us to win in that particular lane, as I just explained, with the cost, the margin, the overhead, the floor discount. And it's like, all right, well, maybe we'll focus on used and kind of recoup our losses with building margins from that. And it's like, oh, no, actually, we're going to capture that market too. We have a certified pre-owned program. So good luck, bro. It's like, what do these stores do at this point, man? It's just crazy. I'm just sitting here scratching my head thinking about it. I mean, it's like, at what point do these stores just like throw in the towel? Like, look, we're done. I mean, it's sad. Trust me. I come from a retail background. I hate seeing stores close. I'm always a person that would prefer to have a good, positive in-store experience. Let's keep brick and mortar alive. With so many brutal obstacles, I just don't see how long-term it's going to be sustainable for these stores. So let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think about this? I've already named a few, like I said, Fender, Jackson, Gibson, selling direct. And yeah, it's just such a painful thing just to see the struggle with these stores. I mean, what other lanes can they take? I mean, of course, you have setup and repair, you've got lessons, but that's only going to take you so far. Another one's big too is the map pricing. You know, if you have a situation where there's no map, you have that race to the bottom, everybody's just undercutting everybody. Who's making money at that point? It's like the gear apocalypse, guys. You've seen the market just at an all-time low. We've got people just giving stuff away. I mean, it's rough times out here, guys. So going full circle here, just to recap, looking at the struggles, brick and mortar versus your e-commerce titans. You've got your big brand names. They're selling direct. They're going to be more competitive. They're probably going to have a product that is in a fresher, less disturbed condition, just not having been beat up, scratched, and dent on the floor. They're going to have the depth in the margin. And I really wonder, like, what are these guys going to do to find a way to win in this modern age? I hope to see these stores continue, but with all these challenges, only time will tell. Let me know your thoughts, guys. I'd like to hear your take on this. Share your experiences. Talk to me about what's going on in your local stores. I'd love to hear about it. I will read and respond to your comment down below. Be sure to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a great day.